stream 1212. Has it come back now? Let's see what happens. A bit of a delay on the stream. Right. I'm opening the door now. Good evening, Marks. I'm surprised you're not streaming PUBG. Yes, well, I tell you what, the problem I have, right, Marks, thank you for joining the stream, is... Oh, bloody, I just dropped a can. Luckily it wasn't open yet. I'm not that particularly good. And... Oh, wait a minute, that's a bit loud, is it? And if I were to stream... PUBG, it's often very disappointing because it's me just running around, getting killed, and hiding in bushes and things like that. So, and it's very difficult to stream PUBG because you kind of got a. If you're trying to concentrate on the chat, you know you can't concentrate on the game. And one of the beautiful things about DayZ is the fact that you can just wander around, especially on my PvE servers, because nobody's going to come up and shoot me. All I've got to worry about is zombies, bears, and wolves. So where am I? I'm in Lopatino. Is that Lopatino? Is it? Oh God. See, how can I get lost on my own server, where I have absolutely no idea where I've gone? Right. Okay. So I am in Lopatino. Right, okay, right, so I kind of know where I am. We're moving to the northwest. Mark says, I'm not really good at PUBG this, so I feel your pain. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy playing PUBG. PUBG, along with DayZ, these are my favourite games. That's better, isn't it? But I'm definitely not good enough to stream it. But I feel I can come on, and if I've got like an hour tonight where I can just come on and just stream for a little bit and... just enjoy everybody's company who pops into the stream. I have a good time and enjoy a little bit of DayZ because I don't get a chance to play enough of DayZ. But I also must thank you very, very much for featuring my What the hell? There was 2 zombies inside this building. What the freak happened there? And I'm bleeding to death. Oh, and I haven't got any bandages equipped. Jesus Christ. There's my bandages. There. Bloody hell. That was a bit tense, wasn't it? I could hear the zombies. And I thought, no, I'll just go in here because I'll be okay. One of them's got something on him, hasn't he? A can opener, nice. But you've managed to ruin my trousers. Look at my lovely trousers. They're absolutely knackered. Right, have I got anything? Oh, right, still got some duct tape, so let's fix our trousers before they get any worse. Put that on there. Combine that with that. It was good fun, yeah, and I love the different ideas you were coming up with, like one in the chamber, and things like that. I thought, yeah, that's a really cool idea. When I get a chance, I'll add more weapons to those tents, because they spawn in a special way. They spawn in using the object spawner, which is a bit different to how you normally spawn loot in. Let's have a look around in here. Chest holster. No thanks. Yeah, I also like the idea of you could have like a tournament, couldn't you, where you'd have people lined up to do 1v1s, and it could be like a round robin tournament, or it could be first sudden death sort of tournaments. Have I got anything that I could? If I put that in my pocket. If I pop this baby and then I put it back on my jacket, I can see what I'm doing then, can't I? Right, okay. We've got a bit too much stuff at the moment. let's drop our backpack and let's put this stuff into our vest and our trousers. There we go. So that should give us... Oh, we've got a sewing kit as well. Could be cool, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my... let's put that on. Right, okay. So we can kind of see what we're doing now, can't we? So the idea is I've reactivated the 1S Chernarus server, PvE server. So the idea is this is just a nice vanilla DayZ on Chernarus for the people in my Discord, so they can just play PvE DayZ without having to worry about getting shot in the back of the head by someone. And it's a nice adventurous DayZ without having to worry about the stress of being killed or anything like that. By other players, that is. Obviously you can still get killed by the environment or some hiking bags. And it's really good for new players as well, because again it's a chance to learn, and they can go on the 1C server. Oh, I didn't check the toilet, did I? If they want more of a, if they want everything, because oh, I'll have that whetstone. Because the 1C server is boosted loot, but this is just vanilla loot, so it's good training for when you want to go on other private servers, other community servers, or the public servers, for where you get real DayZ, where you have all those opportunities to come into contact with players and get into all sorts of shenanigans with, do I kill him or do I have an adventure with him? So yeah, so that's the idea. Right, let's just make that screen a little bit bigger. Yeah, and I've got about an hour where I can wander around tonight and manage to get myself lost with my quest. I want to head up to the northwest, and I'm thinking about having a little base around the houses and the chalets at the base of the ski resort, because there's like a medical centre there, isn't there? There's plenty of opportunities to spawn in some useful loot. So I'm kind of thinking there. I want a base somewhere in the west of Chernarus. I really like the west of Chernarus. I think it's one of the best places of the map to go. Yes. Yeah, and I think you and your brother as well, Mark, you have a really, really cool atmosphere when you play together. It is very, very funny and very, very good. And I think you should make the most of that, because I thoroughly enjoyed it. You make a good duo. I watched your base raid video as well. That was really cool. That was really, really good. So tense, like watching a movie. And when those guys at the end came in and shot the guys who were outside, that was very, very cool indeed. Enrique says, Salve Presol. What are all these zombies doing inside buildings? Tell you what, it's a bit strange, isn't it? All these zombies inside, but I mean, is this a new... I guess you've always come across the odd zombie inside a building, but this many? What's going on? So this will make you laugh as well, chat. The last video I streamed a few days ago, I did the whole video with my mic muted, and I didn't realise. In fact, at some point I got a little bit annoyed, because I was asking people questions in the chat going, what's your favourite thing about, what are you looking forward to in DayZ in 2022, that sort of stuff. And people weren't answering me, and I was like, oh, fair enough, well, they're just doing their own thing. And then I was listening to the video just now, just to listen to the levels, to see if I got the game levels right, because I'm doing this on my Xbox console. And I realised there was no mic. Where's the door? Bloody zombies. It's never fun fighting zombies at night, is it? Well, it says a lot of people say they like when we play DayZ together, that base defense was a headache. Yeah, it was cool content though. Really, really good. Really good. I'll have to... if I can get better at controlling DayZ on mouse and keyboard, I'll definitely have to come along and you can kind of show me the ropes doing that sort of stuff, because it was very, very cool indeed. But I'm bad enough when it comes to just playing with the controller. Hello? 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 Zombies? Zombies! So they can hear you, can't they, when you use your mic? Ha! Hello, zombie. Oh, close! Door, close. Uh-oh. Tell you what, I've had enough of these two. Oh my god. Seawell Gaming! Hello my friend, how are you doing? I'd be doing much better if the game hadn't just crashed while I was trying to shoot a zombie in the head. Let's see if we can get into it. It's loading up again now. And my luck, I've fallen off the car and I've just been killed by zombies. Good evening, Bob. Bob says, hello there, good to see you. I hope you're well. I'm very well. We had a good new year, Bob. I managed to crash my DayZ on my Xbox. I'm hopefully going to spawn in and still be alive. Or we're going to be starting again at the coast, which would be very frustrating. Okay. No. Right, we're still here. Okay, so this gives me a chance actually to reconsider my options. And just whack them with the axe rather than attract what will be a million zombies in this area. Francis Banlow says, just want to say thank you for your YouTube videos. Really helped me out a lot on starting myself. No problem, Francis. Glad to help. Glad to help. Where have they all gone? Maybe we should just go. Leave them to it. Bye bye zombies. You enjoy that village. Francis Mallow says PC and console. Great. Bye bye you lot. How am I looking? Is my jacket looking knackered as well? My jumpsuit jacket is damaged. Okay, let's move up a little bit and then fix it. So Francis, which of my mods have you used and why? Would be the question. Primer Only Game says, hi, love your videos. I went to A1 on the mask and died of radiation, I think. Do I just need a gas mask or full NBC suit? I'm not an expert on the mask, but if you're talking about when you go to, is it Lancia, the alien bit? I think there is no protection you can have. You just die. I think you've just got to get in and out. Bob says, yeah, not bad, thanks. I've done 0 with DayZ. I'm thinking of sacking my server. Okay. Well, kind of depends on... Yeah, I mean, if you're not using it, don't waste the money on it. Yeah. I mean, one of the things we forget... I mean, if you go into the DayZ server browser on console, on Xbox, there are thousands of community servers now. Thousands of them. Literally thousands. Whereas I think there's about 5 pages of the public servers, the ones run by Bohemia Interactive. And most of those community servers you haven't got that many people on. So there's a whole world to explore of other people's servers, and there's the whole world to explore of public servers as well. I think there are still many stories to be told in normal vanilla DayZ. There's still many adventures to be had. Right, okay, so let's fix my jumpsuit because it won't be giving me much protection from the cold in its state, will it? So let's use our sewing kit. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Well, I'm pretty well kitted out. We've got a Tundra with a scope on to do some hunting. We've got a Lamass or FAMAS for close-up work. If we get attacked by wolves or a bear or something. We've got plenty of food. We've got plenty of drink. We've got some dried chicken, which I cooked last time. We've got plenty of knives, water. We're on our way to get quite a bit of NBC stuff, which is cool. So, you know, we have the whole world ahead of us. Actually, I'll tell you what I was thinking about, guys and girls. I was thinking about, and you give me some input on this, single-player missions in DayZ for console. Because I was thinking about how would you do it? How could you have a single-player mission? And this is my idea for the first one that I would do. Is, you know how we can spawn in, I can spawn you in anywhere in the map, so I can set a custom spawn point so you spawn somewhere. So the idea is this, is you would spawn in the northwest, kind of where I am now, next to, there could be, say, 3 helicopter crashes spread over around the northwest, and you'll spawn in at one of those helicopter crashes. And in those helicopter crashes there'll be a little bit of equipment, you know, like maybe a can of food, maybe a backpack, maybe a weapon, maybe an axe or something like that. And the story is that you were overflying Chernarus because of the zombie outbreak, the infected outbreak, and you crashed. And you've now got to find your way to Chernarus, say on the south coast, to the port, you know, to be extracted. But you're not allowed to use, for example, the I Survive map. You know, you're not. That's one of the rules. You're not allowed to use that. You've just got to find your way there. So it would be more of a challenge for beginner to medium players. If you've got 1,000 hours in DayZ, you'll just run across the map to get there, won't you? And then what I would also do is reduce the amount of loot on the map as well. So there's less food. Maybe increase the number of zombies as well. So you could then upload that to your server, and you could then just play it. Or you could upload it to your local server and like play it as a single player game, and that way that would give you a single player mission in DayZ. And you could do this all with XML files, so you just upload it, and obviously the game wouldn't automatically end when you got to Chernarus or anything like that. You know, you'd have to, I'd put a custom building at the docks, and you'd have to say when you got there kind of you'd won. So what do you think? Do you think that would be something you might be interested in doing? So rather than starting on the coast and working your way to the northwest, you'd start specifically somewhere at one of, say, 3 locations in the northwest, and you would have to make your way down to the southeast. So yeah, so that was an idea I had. So I'm probably going to work on that over the next few days, try and come up with something. Nicholas Myers says, your Nitrado server how-to videos have helped me build my server perfectly. Thank you for all you'll do for us DayZ players on all platforms. That is very kind of you to say, Nicholas. Thank you very, very much. See, now this is my PvE server. Oh, there's a house there. But it's I've turned off the night light, so it's very dark. And when I have these ideas, when I'm like looking at the server settings thinking, yes, that would be a good idea, let's make it harder. But when you're actually in the game, you're like, oh, maybe a radar cap. I should check which way I'm going, shouldn't I, really? Because I have no idea. So we're going north. So that means we are going towards... Where were we before? Were we in Vibor? Or Lopatino? We were in Lopatino, weren't we? So hopefully we're heading towards Vavilovo now. Hopefully we're heading towards Vavilovo. Yes. Right, now you may have heard a clunk earlier on. Actually, something's just come up. Unfortunately, I have to end the stream, peeps. So I've got to go and do something. So this is a short stream even by my standards. 20 minutes. Anyway, right, I've got to go. Everybody enjoy it, and there we go, we're done. At least you've had my audio for this one.